We have with us Jim Clark, who is one of 4 candidates running for 2 seats on the Kill Devil Hills Board of Commissioners on November 8th. In Kill Devil Hills, the top 2 vote getters will be elected to the office of Commissioner. Jim, you are potentially running for a seat that could replace an incumbent commissioner. What action or actions of the current board prompted you to run, and what would you do differently?
Well, the main reason that I'm running is as a small business owner to begin with, and also as a supervisor of the large contractor's desk here locally. I felt that my experience and my insight would be a perfect fit with the City Council.
The board decision to approve the Lowe's application to build a large store was controversial in the community. How would you have handled the situation differently?
Well, I don't feel that the Lowe's issue should have been handled much differently. I spoke at the first hearing, and I spoke about the things that were concerned to me, the lighting height, the buffer zone between Canal Street and the Lowe's proper, and the traffic issues with there only being one ingress-egress on Landing Street. I felt those were all issues. The majority of the concerns that I had, though, were handled by the planning board in the way that they decided things should be done, and they passed the Lowe's application.
Had the town denied the Lowe's application, do you think they would have prevailed in a lawsuit?
I do not. I felt that should Lowe's have been denied for some obscure reason, that would only end up as a lawsuit in court. And I don't think the town should have taken upon itself to go to court with a multi-billion-dollar corporation. I think that would be a lose-lose.
Kill Devil Hills has put beach nourishment on the table this year. Do you support this effort, and how do you view the early results from Nags Head's project?
I think that beach nourishment is very important both to the town and to the tourism business that we have here. In order to grow and prosper, I think that's something we have to look at most definitely. I know that when I was a much younger man, I came down here in the 60s, and the beach was gigantic and the surf was awesome. And I think that we ought to be looking at bringing that back to our generation.
What new issues and concerns would you bring to the board if you were elected?
Well, I think we have enough issues on the plate right now. I think we have some very important issues with the freshwater management. We have issues with cycling safety throughout our town. And we need an enhanced building plan so that we can look forward to the future a little bit clearer.
And a question that's going to be on everybody's mind, do you see any scenarios where property taxes might have to be raised during your term if you're elected?
What I've learned in the last 6 months, I would say I don't see an increase in property taxes. And personally, I think that's one of the more reasons that everybody should vote for me on November 8th.
We've just finished speaking with Jim Clark, who is one of 4 candidates running for 2 seats that will be decided in the November 8th election in Kill Devil Hills for Board of Commissioners.